2025 was an amazing year at Kemp Road Ministries.
We celebrate our commitment to the community and the nation at large.
As we look to the future, I pray that we would have the same determination as the Apostle Paul. Let us press on doing the work.
Join us this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. as we review some of our achievements right here on the People's Station, ZNS Television. Be blessed.
At the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, I'm Clint Watson, and this is ZNS.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, the Davis administration insists that ongoing economic growth will offset the effects of its reduction of value-added tax on unprepared foods. Plus, the Roxanne International Airport set for sweeping upgrades. And in sports, the Freedom Farm Baseball League kicks off its 2026 season. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, starts now. Good Saturday evening. I'm Desmond Saunders, and welcome to the broadcast. The Davis administration says stronger economic growth will help offset the impact of its decision to eliminate value-added tax on unprepared foods. Beginning April 1st, VAT on grocery items will drop from 5% to 0%, a move aimed at easing the cost of living for Bahamians and made possible, officials say, by improvements in the economy. Minister of Economic Affairs, Senator the Honorable Michael Alquita, says the decision reflects years of fiscal discipline and renewed economic momentum.
Prime Minister had indicated to us as far as 3 years ago that he wanted to move towards the total elimination of VAT on food. And now we are at the position, because of the improvement in our public finances, the growth in the economy. I would share with you that in October of this year, the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, revised upwards the growth projection of the Bahamian economy for both 2025 and 2026 from under 2% to over 2%. And this was within the context of uncertainty in the global economies.
Alquita says government revenues are expected to be bolstered by increased economic activity. Even as VAT collections decline, he points to falling unemployment and expanding business activity as signs the economy can absorb the loss.
I feel very confident that we can, because of the growth that we experience in the economy, we can absorb any revenue loss associated with this reduction. And we're happy that the plan that we put in place at the very beginning has yielded results that we can now pass back to the Bahamian people.
The Roxanne International Airport set for major runway upgrades aimed at increasing capacity and meeting international aviation standards. The Davis administration on Thursday signed a $14.5 million contract for the project, which will be carried out by Apex Pavers Company Limited, a fully Bahamian-owned firm. Works Minister in Central and South Eleuthera Member of Parliament, the Honorable Clay Sweeting, says the upgrades represent a major opportunity for economic growth in South Eleuthera.
It's not simply about signing a contract today. It's about reaffirming our commitment as a government to the people of Eleuthera and to the continued modernization of airport infrastructure across the country.
The Roxanne International Airport upgrade will include reconstruction and overlay of the runway to meet international aviation standards, improved drainage, upgraded navigational aids for night operations, solar runway lighting, and new striping. The Willie Simons, principal of Apex Pavers, says the fully Bahamian-owned company aims to complete the project within a year.
As we all know, airports serve as the primary gateway for both residents and visitors to our islands. With that responsibility in mind, we intend to take an aggressive yet safe and disciplined approach to deliver this project on time.
This project will involve the reconstruction overlay of the existing 6,700-foot long, 100-foot wide runway, along, as Mr. Simmons already preempted, the necessary civil works associated with the development of the new terminal facilities.
Well, switching gears tonight, scores of foreign nationals convicted this past Thursday for immigration offenses, including overstaying, illegal landing, and using forged documents. In Magistrates Court Number 2, Senior Magistrate Shaker Serville convicted 28 Haitians, 1 Peruvian, and a Bahamian. The Bahamian, Jeremiah Swain, received a conditional discharge subject to good behavior for 8 months. Meanwhile, in Magistrates Court Number 9, Chief Magistrate Roberto Reckley convicted 24 Haitians, 4 Jamaicans, a Mexican, and a Colombian on similar charges, including attempting to mislead an immigration officer. Fines range from $250 to $3,000 and custodial sentences from 1 month to 1 year. The Bahamas Department of Correctional Services, all were ordered to be handed over to the Department of Immigration for deportation upon completion of fines or sentences. Between Thursday and Friday, Immigration's deportation and removal units repatriated 10 Haitians and 3 Jamaicans from the Providence to their home countries. Other news for you tonight. Officials from the United Kingdom's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office recently conducted a high-level security assurance visit to the Bahamas. Overseas Security Advisor Marianne Ryan, British Deputy High Commissioner Lucia Rakrashi, and Regional Security Advisor Jeremy Simpkins met with Minister of National Security, the Honorable Wayne Monroe, and Defense Force Commander Commodore Floyd Moxey. The meeting focused on assessing the current security environment, regional threats, and strengthening strategies to protect British citizens and staff living and working in the Bahamas. Officials also reaffirmed their commitment to continued cooperation between the Bahamas and the United Kingdom in support of mutual security interests and regional stability. Well, coming up, the Kiwanis Club of Over the Hill giving back in a big way. We'll explain when the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, continues.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Hi, I'm Brent from CBS Bahamas. You may know us for having the largest online catalog in the Bahamas, but what you may not know is we also have access to over 1 million products through our special order program. If you're looking for something and you can't find it on our website, so long as it's hardware or home improvement related, just let us know. We'll add it to our catalog. You can make the purchase and it'll be here in as little as 10 to 14 days.
What do I have in my biggie bag? Fries, nuggets, a chicken sandwich, an apple pie, a free apple pie. It also comes with a drink. You know what? A biggie bag a day keeps the hunger away.
For a limited time only, get a free apple pie with the purchase of the biggie bag.
Bahamas, are you ready? It's time to jingle all the way at Cuba Libre's biggest giveaway party of the season.
Saturday, January 17th from 7 p.m. till 2 a.m.
It's going all the way down at the Andre Rogers Stadium foyer. We're talking live DJs, live performances, food vendors, and giveaways all night long. And of course, lots of Cuba Libre.
Hold up, because these prizes just got bigger.
I'm talking talking a brand new car, flat screen TVs, iPhones, tablets, and cold hard cash. Cold hard cash.
This is not just a party.
It's the Cuba Libre experience. It's all brought to you by Cuba Libre Bahamas.
Jingle all the way. Saturday, January 17th at the Andre Rogers Stadium.
Cuba Libre. Jingle all the way. Don't miss it.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. The Department of Inland Revenue is taking its services to the people with a pop-up event at the Marlin Marathon today. Communications Manager John Williams says the community-based initiative aims to give residents easier access to information and guide them step-by-step through the business license approval process, just as the agency enters a major revenue period.
If you're dealing with a home-based business, if you're putting in for your renewal or you're applying for the first time, there's a very strong chance that you can leave here with your actual license in hand. Well, not in hand because we're saving the trees, but it'll be emailed to you through our OTAS system. We're excited to be here again. We've been doing this for several years now, and we call it DIR Comes to You. We've heard the complaints of taxpayers all the time. Our office is closed, it's full, they can't get through to us on the phone, so we bring our office to the people. So we come here every year, every January during renewal season, to allow persons to go through their renewal process easier, apply for licenses, all in one spot.
Williams says the event will return next week, expanding into a one-stop shop by including services from other government agencies.
So NIB is here, physical planning is here, BAFTA is here, environmental health is here. Everybody's here because we want to make the process easier, faster, and better. The response has always been good. They enjoy coming because they like to get things done expeditiously.
Well, giving back runs deep in the Black Village community. On Saturday, Dollars Empire handed out free breakfast, grocery bags, honoring past residents and Sandra Fountain's late sister, Sophia, who recently lost her battle with cancer.
My sister started this initiative. My sister, Sophia Ferguson, started this preparing for this initiative in honor of my mother before she was diagnosed with cancer, which put a stop in our planning.
I remember like a year before my mommy passed, she was saying how she wanted to start stocking up on canned goods and stuff to come back here to give back to her community, which she once lived in. And I always used to be like, okay, mommy, you know, we could work towards it, but she didn't make it, you know, in order to do it. So I told my auntie, I was like, Auntie Sandra, my mommy wanted to do this in the Christmas to give back to Black Village. And she was like, boy, Jay, I don't know if I could be able to do it for the Christmas, but what you think about her birthday? So I was like, that works.
Well, during the event, scores turned up not only to support, but also to reconnect with those who have since moved on. With the event now in its second installment, the consensus is it's a positive step for the Black Village community.
It's a community initiative, something that comes out of the community. You see as you look at the crowd, you see the amount of individuals that are involved in serving. And so what it says to us is we have many Bahamians who are community-minded, who are willing to do their part to bring some relief, and in doing so, as you said, contribute to better social outcomes.
My children grow up around here. Yeah, we just like family, one family around here. Yes. And I'm glad that what they're doing, you know, for their mother, keeping it up and things like that, you know, I'm happy.
As a resident, I think it's a good initiative. And I just, you know, how more people are getting involved, and they really keep it going.
The Kiwanis Club of Over the Hill brought food, fun, and fellowship to Baintown as part of its latest community outreach initiative. Nearly 500 residents were treated to hot meals as the service organization continued its mission of giving back to the community where it was founded. In all, 495 plates of food were served, while more than 50 Kiwanians volunteered their time, handing out cotton candy, setting up a bouncing castle for children, and spreading cheer throughout the neighborhood. Club President Kenny Carroll and Club Secretary Juan Gibson noted the event reflects their commitment to making a real and lasting impact in the Over the Hill communities.
Kiwanis Over the Hill, we believe in community service, most of all, community impact and the community large, especially the Over the Hill areas. That's where we are birthed, and right now we're making great things and great strides in the community.
This event means so much for me and for the brothers of Over the Hill. We come together as a group of young men to impact our Over community cities and make sure that the kids in our Over communities see the strength and the nation to show that we are men, all men, and we want to do exactly what there is to impact and lead our young nation and make sure we build a better and stronger country, starting with each community that we put our feet ground and we get started to do our walkabouts to see the needs of the community.
Now, organizers say the outreach is more than a single day of giving. It's about visibility, leadership, and setting an example for young people growing up in inner city communities.
Basically, you want to do an empowerment program. You want to empower the young people. You want to do an empowerment program for young men in the community. You want to do some gang work in the community. You want to make sure, clean up program, make sure every program we do, it be a great impact in the community at large.
Sports is up next.
One day I told my grandpa, show me what being a Bahamian is all about, and I'll show the Bahamas to the world. Together, we show the world what it means to be Bahamian, and we celebrate with an ice-cold Quebec. More than a bear, it's the spirit of the Bahamas. Click. It's in our hands.
Hiding so you don't have to share. That's crazy. But sharing a 12-pack? That just makes sense. The new Crazy Puffs 12-pack. It's not crazy, it's Little Caesars.
Get your 12-pack Crazy Puff now for just $13.50, VAT inclusive, at Little Caesars, Oaksfield, Carmichael Road, East Street South, Charles Hollis Highway, and Prince Charles in the One East Plaza. Little Caesars, crazy in all the best ways.
Pizza, pizza. Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
With our adoption by the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
We figured that we could use the First Bahamas branch of Toastmasters Club 1600, an all-male club that specializes and focuses on developing young men for leadership through communication.
This program has grown and has impacted our school in such a positive way that I don't think we'll ever have them leave us.
Too often, instead of us looking within, we look outside for someone to blame. Go take a look in the mirror. Instead of trying to identify what the problems are, let's try and figure out how we become a part of the solution.
We are teaching these children how to dream beyond their community.
Crime-free looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
We are here in the time of need. There's no discrimination. The mission is to relieve the suffering. We volunteer, we deliver care. With donors and partners, we're always here to turn compassion into action. Protecting life and health with our training throughout the years. We empower to heal the world. There is hope, assistance with disasters. There is shelter and love for our people. We can work together to help those in need. So volunteer with us and donate to show you care. There is hope, assistance with disasters. There is shelter and love for our people. We can work together to help those in need. So volunteer with us and donate to show you care. Together, let's build a more resilient Bahamas. Community farming for food security. Climate
This message brought to you by the Bahamas Red Cross Society in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
The Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting is partnering with the Bahamas Christian Council to help build stronger Bahamian families.
I believe that our ultimate experience in living begins with God and family.
Our purpose is to facilitate, guide, inspire, and equip you to have a better life.
And a strong family foundation begins with each of us trying to become better individuals. Let's unite
for a stronger Bahamas.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting, the heartbeat of the nation, leading Bahamians from dependency to self-sufficiency to economic empowerment.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sports on this Saturday. I'm Eugene Stewart. Well, the Freedom Farm Baseball League beginning its 2026 season today from their Yamacraw fields. In a rematch of last year's championship coach pitch matchup, the Dragonflies took on the Termites. The Termites would take this one in grand style, enforcing a mercy rule by a final score of 17-0. Coach CJ McKenzie says the momentum is just getting started.
More than delighted to get them back, to open up the season, to let them know what type of season they could expect from us. Blowout win. We had a lot of good hits. Shortstop and leaders on the team did well. Some newcomers that we added to the team, like Enzo, did phenomenal. 2 in the park home runs. So we're looking for that trend and momentum to continue as the Termites is one of the most dominant teams in Freedom Farm.
In GSSA basketball action for the junior division, the A.F. Adley Tigers took on the Scorpions of T.A. Thompson last night at the D.W. Davis Gymnasium. For the girls' side, a back-and-forth battle would let this one go down to the wire, allowing the Tigers to get their first win of the season by a final score of 29-27. For the boys, this one a no-brainer as the Scorpions stung the Tigers 49-22. Head coach Shannon Williams on another victory.
It was a good win for us. To be honest with you, trying to make playoffs because this will be the first time we make playoffs in years. So right now my boys are 3-0. We got to keep the pressure on. Next game we get CH Reefs. We got to do the same thing, and hopefully the best we win championship.
In track and field news, 2 Bahamian College standouts making strides in the 60-meter hurdles this week. UCLA Bruin Otto Lang clocking a strong 7.81 seconds, putting him as the second fastest time in UCLA history and number 12 ranked on the NCAA level. And for Texas Tech Red Raiders, Antoine Andrews clocking a world's NCAA fastest time of 7.49 seconds at the Corky Classic, improving his former season opening time of 7.66 seconds. And that's been your Saturday evening sports check. I'm Eugene Stewart. Have a great weekend, everyone.
At We Buy and Sell, we help you upgrade your home the smart way, from solar panels and solar lights to strong doors, storm-ready windows, tiles, mirrors, vanities, faucets, and more. Everything you need is right here under one roof. Great quality products, great price, and fast, friendly service every day. Visit us on Robinson Road or send us a message on WhatsApp 242-636-8412 or shop anytime at WBUSBahamas.com. We buy and sell. Upgrade your home today.
Bahamas, are you ready? It's time to jingle all the way at Cuba Libre's biggest giveaway party of the season.
Saturday, January 17th from 7 p.m. till 2 a.m.
It's going all the way down at the Andre Rogers Stadium foyer. We're talking live DJs, live performances, food vendors, and giveaways all night long. And of course, lots of Cuba Libre.
Hold up, because these prizes just got bigger.
I'm talking a brand new car, flat screen TVs, iPhones, tablets, and cold hard cash. Cold hard cash.
This is not just a party.
It's the Cuba Libre experience. It's all brought to you by Bahamas.
Jingle all the way. Saturday, January 17th at the Andre Rogers Stadium.
Cuba Libre. Jingle all the way. Don't miss it.
What if the reason you're stuck is because of the cycles you keep repeating? Cycles of fear, cycles of doubt, cycles of waiting for permission to live the life God already called you to. Every generation has a moment when destiny calls your name. On January 30th, 2026, that moment returns. The movement that awakened thousands is back. Bigger, bolder, and more purposeful than ever before. This is Shift 26. Under the theme, Shift into Wealth, No More Cycles. This is not just another conference. It is a divine interruption. It's your permission slip to shift once and for all. A reset for your faith, your focus, and your future. So mark your calendars, gather your tribe, because this time, you're not just coming to be inspired, you're coming to be transformed. Shift 26, January 30th, 2026 at the Bahama Convention Center. No more waiting, no more cycles. It's time to shift into wealth.
Strong family bonds provide a crucial support system, often filling the gaps that might otherwise lead to reliance on social assistance.
If we get the family structure support system right, you won't see adult children willingly putting their parents in senior citizens' homes. You won't see anyone putting children up for adoption. We should be the safety net for when the family begins to have some challenges.
Addressing the root causes of dependency is essential, as our goal is to shift the focus from merely providing aid to fostering self-reliance.
We must be prepared to move persons from dependency to self-sufficiency to economic empowerment. And I'm asking the public to join us on this journey.
This has been the Heartbeat Brief, an inside look at the Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting.
Coming up for a check on tonight's weather forecast, Diane Dorsett joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Diane.
Thanks, Desmond. Before we take a look at current conditions, let's talk about what's shaping our weather for the next few days. A cold front is expected to move into the northwest Bahamas on Sunday, reaching the capital during the evening hours. Now, that cold front will merge with another cold front boundary, and together they will bring a few showers and the chance of an isolated thunderstorm. Now, behind that front, cooler nighttime temperatures are expected to set in and continue through the new week. Now, outside the studios this evening, conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 79 degrees. Winds are east at 7 miles per hour. Humidity is sitting at 74% and pressure is 30.16 inches or 1,021.4 millibars. Now let's take a look at temperatures around the Family Islands. In the northwest Bahamas, Freeport City and Green Turtle Key at 76 degrees, Marsh, Harbor Abaco 74, 77 in Allenstown, Bimini and Bullocks Harbor, 78 in Fresh Creek, Central Andros, 79 in Kemp Space, South Andros, Black Pine, Exuma and Roxanne, Eleuthera, 77 in Harbor Island, 80 in Arthurstown, Kid Island, Georgetown, Exuma, Rumkey and San Salvador, and for our southernmost islands, 81 in Ragged Island, Acklins, Betsy Bay, Crooked Island, and Clarence Town, 82 in Matthew Town, Inagua, and 82 in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Now turning to your boating forecast. For the northwest and central Bahamas tonight, expect winds southeast at 10 to 15 knots, seas at 2 to 4 feet, and a low tide at 12:57 in the morning. For those in the southeast Bahamas, winds will be southeast at 12 to 18 knots, seas at 3 to 6 feet, and a small craft caution is advised. Tomorrow, for those in the northwest Bahamas, winds will be southwest to west at 12 to 18 knots, seas at 3 to 6 feet, a high tide at 7:23 in the morning, followed by a low tide at 1:52 in the afternoon. And for those in the central Bahamas tomorrow, winds will be southeast at 10 to 15 knots with seas at 2 to 4 feet. And finally, in the southeast Bahamas, winds will be southeast at 12 to 18 knots, seas at 3 to 6 feet, and that small craft caution is still in effect. Now, our satellite picture is showing some cloudy skies with a few showers over the southeastern islands. This area of cloudiness is expected to lift back over the central and northwest Bahamas, as it merges with that approaching cold front. Now, for tonight, we're expecting partly cloudy and warm conditions with a couple of showers and a feel-good temperature of 59 degrees. And tomorrow, Breezy in the afternoon, considerable cloudiness and humid with periods of rain and a thunderstorm with a temperature of 75 degrees. Now looking ahead to your extended weather forecast. Expect mostly cloudy conditions with showers expected tomorrow and again on Tuesday and Wednesday. But otherwise, very nice and cool nighttime temperatures can be expected throughout the week, making for some very comfortable evenings. Back to you, Desmond.
Thanks, Jan. Sounds pretty good. That ends the Bahamas Tonight Weekend Edition. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I'll be looking forward to see you back here tomorrow night.
In Harbour Island, North Eleuthera, I'm Charles Fisher. This is ZNS.